G'day everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we have a reaction video for us today. This is going to be the most horrible shipwrecks caught on camera. Let's jump in and let's have a look at this one, shall we?
Hey guys, so unfortunate accidents happen at sea all the time, causing millions of dollars worth of damages, but they are rarely able to be witnessed.
I take it that's a movie, but
today, I'll tell you about the most horrible
Speed 2, isn't it? Is that Speed 2 or 3? I can't remember.
Shipwrecks in the world.
Speed
the Sea Grand cargo ship. On February 28th, 2019, an intoxicated captain steered the Russia cargo ship Sea Grand into the Gwangan-Daegu Bridge in Busan, South Korea. The ship crashed into the bridge and stopped all movement on it.
Dang.
Repairs cost billions of dollars.
Oh my God.
Japanese patrol boats. On August 15th, 2012, a fishing boat with 14 Chinese activists on board entered contested waters near Hong Kong. 2 Japanese Coast Guard patrol ships were sent to intercept it, resulting in the fishing boat being captured.
Oh wow, that's how they captured it at sea? Oh. I always wondered how they would do that.
MSC Opera.
Damn.
In 2019, the huge MSC Opera 30-deck cruise liner lost engine control, leading it to crash into a small boat called the River Countess. This incident happened in Venice, Italy. The ship crashed into the dock, then into the small boat with a crunch, sounding like it was made of paper or plastic.
Damn, imagine being on that small boat, you come out, you just, whatever, it's like, oh my God, what is going on?
Vita Spirit. In 2018, the crew of one ship filmed how a 740-foot tanker approached a coastal 18th century mansion, costing $1 million. They say the Vita Spirit even dropped its anchor to stop, but it wasn't enough. The tanker crashed into the historical monument, damaging part of the roof and the building's coating.
Oh my God. Dang. How you can't stop a ship like that. I mean, it's impossible. How can you? You can't.
Tolunay and SG-25. In 2017, the Tolunay crashed into a Turkish Coast Guard ship. The Tolunay's bow hit the smaller boat. This collision with the SG-25 Coast Guard ship flipped the small ship upside down, and the Tolunay didn't even try to stop.
Just like it ate it. Oh my God.
Stellar Banner. On February 24th, 2020, the giant Stellar Banner tanker went aground and seriously damaged its starboard side. The crew evacuated the tanker, and the ship was put back in the water so an emergency rescue team could take the cargo out. The cargo was 3,500 tons of oil and 275,000 tons of iron ore. It turned out that the ship wasn't fixable and will be sunk.
But they do that all the time, that sometimes that's good because then that becomes an artificial reef for fish and everything. They do that quite a lot here in Australia. It works out pretty well. But I don't know. Hopefully they got all the oil out. Yikes.
SCL Virginia and Ulysses. On October 7th, 2019, the container ship SCL Virginia crashed into the ferry Ulysses, creating a massive hole in the tanker's hull. The thick, raw oil poured out through the breach and spread out along beaches near Corsica. The accident happened because someone on board the Tunisian Ulysses was talking on the phone when the accident occurred.
Jesus Christ, mobile bloody phones.
And didn't notice the SCL Virginia lowered its anchor in an unusual place. Unbelievable.
Oh my God, look at the hole. Cargo ship? What cargo ship? Oh my God.
The tanker appeared on the ferry's radar over an hour before the accident.
Oh my.
And the SCL Virginia also lit its signal lights.
Who the hell was he talking to for over an hour?
Yogi. The mega yacht Yogi that cost $39 million also had a large marine accident. This fashionable ship sunk due to an engine overheating, and after the aft door jammed and water started flooding the ship. When the second engine shut down, the ship sunk in just 5 hours.
5 hours? That's pretty bloody long. 39 million and the engine overheats. the hell were they doing to it?
No crew member was harmed, but they were all a bit wet. Carnival Glory and Carnival Legend. In December 2019,
they got hit?
Passengers on 2 cruise liners were dumbstruck by the collision of their 2 ships in a port in Cozumel, Mexico. Carnival Glory tried to leave the dock when the bow of the smaller Carnival Legend poked a hole in its aft part, pulling a part of the coating off. No one knows why this
Oh my God. What part of its coating off? That's how many rooms destroyed.
incident occurred, but officially, bad weather and strong wind are to blame.
Yeah, strong winds. Yep. I could see that.
Excellent cruise ship. The cruise ship Excellent crashed into a large cargo barge. The workers rushed to safety when one of the giant cranes on the boat fell right on the cargo, starting a fire. The horrible weather and rough sea were to blame for everything. The cargo ship Crusher. Now this video shows how the giant cargo ship suddenly appears. It heads right for a ship in the dock, crashes into it, and crushes it like a soda can. Cargo ship crash. This crash happened because one of the cargo ships tried to pass by too close near the other cargo passenger ship, the Girolamo. The passing ship's aft portion got caught on the other's lifeboats. Now, no one was hurt, but the damages were substantial. Hansa
Too lucky you're not in that bloody lifeboat. Damn.
Constitution. Sometimes accidents happen on ships that haven't even set sail yet. In April 2014, the 606-foot container ship, the Hansa Constitution, broke its course and went to the Hong Kong University soccer field. Entire clouds of rust flakes started coming off the anchor chains when the giant ship stopped right on the field.
Wow.
The responsibility was placed on the loss of power and a strong wind.
Oh my God.
MOL Comfort. In July 2013, the cargo ship MOL Comfort was carrying 4,382 full-sized containers and 7,041 smaller containers. The ship was heading from Singapore to Saudi Arabia, but the ship was overloaded, and the hull started breaking in half.
Can you imagine being on that ship? Oh my God.
One Apis cargo ship. However, cargo ships might be in extreme situations and not break apart in the water. The one Apis.
Look at all the cargo. That's crazy. That is ridiculous. I knew they carried a lot, but I didn't know they were overpacked that much.
Ship ran into a strong Pacific storm. The entire load of 14,006 1-meter, about 3 feet, containers shifted. 1,816 containers filled with batteries and fireworks, and 2 more filled with liquid ethanol.
You got batteries and fireworks and liquid ethanol on a ship, all crashing into each other. Oh my God. That is one party just about to start.
Sank into the sea forever.
Yikes.
The losses cost over $200 million. Luckily, no one was hurt, and the ship was able to return to port. MV Rena. In October 2011, in New Zealand,
there seems to be a lot of cargo ships. I know there's obviously a lot of cargo ships on the water, so they're obviously a high percentage of it, but damn, that's a pretty dangerous job.
A cargo ship with containers and raw oil on board ran into the Astrolabe Reef, leading to the most serious marine ecological catastrophe in New Zealand. The ship started seriously careening and rocking in the waves. Over 88 containers, some containing dangerous chemicals, fell into the sea, and several others were thrown onto the coast.
Yikes.
The captain and his first mate spent 7 months in prison for commanding the ship, which caused danger for people and
yeah, I remember this on the news.
Property on board.
Yikes.
Florence, Spirit, and Atlantis. What do you think the captains of these 2 ships did? It looks like they were playing some kind of game.
What the?
Well, if they were, they both lost. It's pretty clear in the video that the heavy Atlantis ship weighing 12,700 tons and the cargo ship Florence Spirit weighing 14,000 tons were confidently heading straight for each other. The 2 ships crashed and made an incredible crunch. But luckily no one was hurt, and both ships stopped after the crash. So, what do you think happened?
What the hell happened? So nobody at the wheel, at the helm, at the whatever the heck they call it, That's great. What, just crash into each other?
98.
Damn.
So this terrible shipwreck happened on February 3rd, 2006. The ship was carrying over 1,300 passengers and 103 crew members, but sunk in the Red Sea, with 1,101 people losing their lives. The ship was going from Juba, Saudi Arabia to Safaga, Egypt. Most of the passengers were Egyptians working in Saudi Arabia and
That's horrific.
going home with their earnings.
Yikes.
The ship's captain, Saeed Omar, was to blame. A fire had broken out on the upper deck and the ship was near the coast, but the captain decided to continue on to the Egyptian port. What a powerful reminder of the value of life. And now you know what an undertaking it is to move people or cargo across dangerous seas. Well, that's all for today. Be sure to leave us a like and a comment, and we'll see you again next time.
I tell you what, I think sometimes you forget how, you know, with those ones, it wasn't so much about the ocean. That's about human, you know, fault, you know, captains to blame. And sometimes, you know, it's wind and whatever else, and they break moorings and stuff. But, man, those are on the mobile phone, you know, crashing into each other. It's like, come on, you know, being drunk at the helm and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, the ocean is a cruel mistress at the best of times. It doesn't need that human error on top of it, you know. But man, some of those can be avoided completely. You know, some of them, you know, breaking moors and stuff, you know, that's unfortunate accidents. But like those cruise ships turning around and clipping the back end and all that kind of stuff. And that one with that Turkish, you know, with 1,000 people on it going back to Egypt. That's horrific. Just because the captain didn't want to stop and whatever, pull back into port or whatever. Man, you're playing with people's lives. That was horrific. 1,000 people. That's terrible. Terrible. But let me know what you thought of that one, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?